What's good, fam? Sweet Talks for PowerSlap 18. Here we are. It's going down. Everybody, we got a special guest in the building. You might have seen her on one of our lives, maybe not, but now you are going to see her. You're going to hear her. And we're going to get to know her a little bit more leading up to her match. Introduce yourself and who are you going up against?
Hi, my name is Jesenia Rubio. I go by Jess or Baby J. I'm Mexican-American. I'm 24 years old. I'm going against Jamie Hinshaw.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. We called it the Atom Bomb.
The Atom Bomb?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How was Mexico?
It was good. I literally just landed from a 9-hour flight.
You're such a trooper. Thank you for coming.
No worries. No, I'm on 3 cups of coffee right now. My heart's racing. I was going to go to the gym, go running and work out, but then you texted me, so I came here. I'm going to go after it. I need to work out. I'm never drinking that much coffee again. My heart's racing.
If it makes you feel better, we love caffeine, right?
Okay.
So you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, I love
I
coffee.
believe,
I think 3 cups of...
you can't see him, but next to my man Glenn, there's a big old cup of caffeine.
Oh, for me?
You're a bit coming.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but when we talked before on the live, it was pretty impromptu, right? And I appreciate you doing that. And we got to know you a little bit. But for everyone who doesn't really know your background and things like that, what led you to this point? I mean, you are a savage. You're in PowerSlap. What gets you here?
I would just say my background in MMA really, I would say that got me here. You know, there's quite a few handful of people in PowerSlap that also have a background in MMA, and people in PowerSlap just understand the concept of combat sports. And in MMA, you're kind of used to getting hit at some aspects. So just like what's getting slapped in the face is kind of easy, you know? It's like you get hit for a living, so getting slapped in the face is kind of like nothing, you know?
Yeah.
Getting punched in the face on a daily, you're just getting slapped.
It's like, it's very to the point.
Yeah, to the point.
I tell people all the time, like it or not, your cup of tea or not, don't really decide till you see it live.
Mm-hmm.
If you see it live and it's not your thing, okay, then we can work with that. But I also tell people a lot, what I love about PowerSlap is we will find out. Like, we will find out. Like, there's all this shit talking on both sides of the fence. You know, I've got the chin, I've got the accuracy, whatever. But I commend everybody that does it, all the strikers, because, like, you can't avoid this.
Yeah.
It's happening. Do you think about that at all? Or is it just, in the moment, we'll deal with it?
In the moment, we'll deal with it. I do think about it, but I'm not really worried. I'm very confident in my MMA. And I know MMA and PowerSlap is a little different, but I know I can take a punch. So if I can take a punch, I can take a slap.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, are there any aspects in MMA that can actually transition into PowerSlap, or is it just dialing in one strike?
No, I think boxing definitely helps. Your momentum, your hips, rotation, neck strength, powerlifting, things like this all helps in that aspect.
Yeah, that's awesome. While you're here, do you have any plans outside of PowerSlap? You ever go jump off the Luxor or anything like that?
I might go jump off the stratosphere. I'm going to ask my friend if she's down to go bungee jumping. Hopefully she says yes. She usually always says yes to things like that. But if when I win, I do plan on celebrating by going out. And that way, going out, I want to bungee jump off the stratosphere. It's been my dream, so I was like, what's a good way to celebrate a win? That would be cool.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
And you could actually, depending on when you get done, you could bolt from the stage to stratosphere.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. Yeah.
That would be amazing. You should live do that on Instagram.
No, I plan to, yeah.
Sick. Yes. Man, adrenaline junkie?
I love adrenaline. I love, I don't know. I'm sorry. I love my dream is to jump out of an airplane. You know, it's a bucket list. Bungee jumping off the strat. I love motorcycles. I love fighting. So I just love adrenaline.
You are in the right world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PowerSlapping.
Yeah. A lot of people have aspirations to do PowerSlap in the sense that it does have that, connection to UFC and that. Is that part of your goal to somehow pull out both, or
no,
do you
definitely.
just want to focus here?
My goal right now is, so I just fought in MMA as amateur at 4-0, and I'm about to take my professional debut. So I'm trying to go 4-0, 7-0 within a year or two. My dream is to do UFC. That's been my dream since I'm a kid. And I want to take over, now that Power Slap's kind of a new sport, now my new dream is to take over Power Slap, be a women's champion in Power Slap and a women's champion in UFC in both sports.
And forgive me because I generally don't know. I genuinely don't know. Generally, I don't know. Is that allowed, or is there something in your, like, do they allow you to do that?
I genuinely don't know either.
Okay.
Right now, I'm just trying to do both. And, you know, obviously I will take UFC in a heartbeat. But if they allow me to do both, be the first woman to do UFC and Power Slap, I would love to make history. The first girl to do that. So hopefully.
Yeah, no, I support that.
Thank you.
The people around you, I always love asking this question because Power Slap is so specifically violent. When you tell people, hey, I'm doing Power Slap, is the reaction like positive, insecure? You know what I mean?
It's
Because you and I know what's up.
Yeah.
We know this shit. We know what's
Everybody
up.
always like thinks I'm crazy for some reason, and I'm just like, why? I'm like, it's like there's worse ways to make money. I'm like, I could be on a stripper pole, but I'm getting slapped in the face. Like make that makes, I don't know. I get a lot of crazy reaction. My mom, she's not too thrilled about it. She's a little like,
Oh, she's gonna be okay.
she's a mom though. But a lot of people think that I'm crazy for it. But a lot of people always give me their opinions. They're like, they wouldn't do that. It was like, good for you, you know, but I think it's fine. I think it's you have to be mentally strong and physically tough in order to do Power Slap.
Yeah, I think it really is even more so a mental game.
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen some of those clips with Nina, but she'll interview like, you know, John Jones or whoever just in passing, and they'll straight up ask, what do you think about it? And the vast majority of UFC fighters will go, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, they always say they're not doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, so there is something to it where it takes a lot of courage, no matter what anyone says.
Yeah, it's hard, especially for MMA fighters. They don't like to get slapped in the face because they say, oh, my reaction will be just to punch them back. I'm like, okay, well, that's where the mentalness takes in. You can't punch them back. You have to just take it. So if you're really that strong, can you just take it without reacting back?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I noticed quite a bit, not so much now, but I say in the beginning, but we're still very early in the Power Slap game. But I wanted that all the time because you've trained, in essence, your whole life to not get hit.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can understand how that would be a thing. And I think that is part of it, where they think, you know, despite what people think, fighters are fighters. They're strong, they're courageous, all these things, but they also don't want to get they don't want to embarrass themselves.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of it too, where it's not so much they can't do it, it's they want to do it correctly and very well.
And they don't want to be knocked out on camera on purpose, I guess, or something. But it's like, if you think about it, even in MMA, you have that chance of embarrassing yourself no matter what. So it's like, you either just do or don't.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. You either do or you don't. Power Slap 18, March 6th, Fontainebleau. It's going down. Where can everybody follow you on social media?
My Instagram and my TikTok is both XX Jess Rubio, and my Facebook is Jess Rubio.
Perfect. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you.
Always good to see you.
You too.
Good to see you.
You too.